Have you ever repeated a sacred mantra again and again, hoping for clarity, only to find yourself still lost in the fog of daily suffering? Have you ever whispered words like gate, gate, prayer gate, without knowing the power you were invoking, without realizing the ancient key you were turning with each syllable? Welcome back to the channel. It's an honor to have you here again as we continue our journey through the deepest teachings of the Dharma. Today, we will take a closer look at something small in size but infinite in meaning, the closing mantra of the Heart Sutra, the 5-word incantation that holds within it the full path to enlightenment. Gate, 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 parasam gate bodhisvav. On the surface, it's just a string of Sanskrit words, but when fully understood, when allowed to resonate within your life, this mantra is a thunderclap of liberation. It is the secret heartbeat of the Heart Sutra. It's not just the endings, the portal. So today, we're going to explore the meaning behind this mantra, layer by sacred layer, through stories, reflections, and real-world transformation. You'll come to see that this is not just a chant, it's a map. It's the medicine for confusion, fear, and despair. It's the voice of awakening, calling out from the silence. Let us begin with the first word, gate. Means go, as simple as that. Understand, not believe, just go. What does it mean to go? Means to move beyond where you are, leave behind what no longer serves, to take the first step even if you don't see the path ahead. Many people get stuck in overthinking. Should I change jobs? Should I stay in this relationship? Should I forgive? The mantra doesn't say think, it says go. Here's a woman named Camille in Australia who had struggled with anxiety for years. She practiced yoga, read every spiritual book she could find, but still felt frozen. One day during a meditation retreat, she was told to chant this mantra 108 times. He described what happened as a subtle but seismic. At some point, she said, I stopped analyzing the chant. I just followed it. Each gate felt like a footstep out of fear. Her anxiety didn't vanish overnight, but something deeper shifted. He began to trust motion over stagnation, and life began to open up again. That's gate, the sacred beginning. How we come to Paragate, go beyond. This is the second footstep. If gate is leaving your current condition, Paragate is stepping past the limits of the known. Or beyond what? Or beyond ego, beyond labels, beyond self-definition, beyond the stories we tell ourselves. The story that you are not enough, that you failed too much, that it's too late. Paragate says, keep walking. There's a Zen master who once said, the obstacle is not the wall, it's the belief that you are the wall. To go beyond is to question even the structure of your own identity. You are not your name, not your pain, not even your enlightenment. Paragate is terrifying for the ego, but it is exhilarating for the soul. Next comes Parasam gate. Go completely beyond. This is not about tinkering with your life. It's about transcendence. Not fixing, not improving, not dissolving. Imagine a caterpillar trying to be a better caterpillar, editing more, practicing mindfulness. How imagine it entering the cocoon. That's Parasam gate. There's a complete death of the former self, but only because there's a birth of something greater. A man named Jordan, who had spent 10 years in therapy and still felt unworthy of love, once encountered this mantra during a silent retreat. At the climax of his inner anguish, the words of Transcendent kept echoing in his chest. He realized he was trying to be a better version of his broken self. And for the first time, he let go of the idea of self entirely. That moment, he said, was like the wind opening inside my chest. This is the kind of transformation the mantra points to, not superficial healing, but radical awakening. We arrive at body's awakening. This is not the result, it's the nature. Body is not a reward for effort, it's what you find when effort rots. It's the clear seeing that has always been there beneath the dust of delusion. When you go beyond, and go completely beyond. You don't arrive at a new destination. You arrive at the recognition that there is no destination, only awakening here and now. Adi is the moment you realize that your suffering was always appearing, at the chains were imagined, at even the seeker was never separate from the sought. And finally by sva. This word is often translated as so be it, or hail. But in ritual, it's the act of offering. When mantras end in svafa, they are being offered into the fire of transformation. So the mantra closes not with an answer, but with surrender. Let this go into the fire. Let this become a blessing. Let this truth be offered back to the world. The mantra, therefore, is not just a personal chant. It is a vow. You are not just awakening for yourself. You are offering your awakening for the benefit of all beings. You are saying, am I going to inspire others to go? Am I going beyond show others what's possible? Am my complete transcendence illuminate the path? Am I awakening serve the collective? Svafa. Let's pause here and breathe this in. Because if you've ever chanted gate path gate paras and gate body svafa, you now know you've been walking a sacred path with every syllable. This mantra is a complete journey. It begins with intention. It moves through dissolution. It ends in selfless offering. And every time you chant it, you are aligning yourself with the flow of awakening that has echoed through enlightened hearts for centuries. But how do we make it more than words? The answer lies in embodiment. When you say gate, take a step, literally or metaphorically. When you say paragate, let go of something small but real. When you say trisanjit, face a fear and walk through it. When you say body, sit in silence and touch the awareness beneath your thoughts. When you say svafa, dedicate the moment to someone else. This is how you light the mantra. Not just chant it, not just memorize it, but become it. It is a blueprint for the inner revolution, a 5-step guide from delusion to liberation. There are stories of people on their deathbeds who find peace in these 5 words, with minds to chant them as they walk into meditation caves for 3 years. Mothers who whisper them while rocking a child in distress. Teenagers who write them on walls to remind themselves there is something more. This mantra is a lifeline, compass, song of the soul, and it is yours. So tonight, as you close your eyes, try chanting it slowly. Let each word resonate in your chest. Let it vibrate in your bones. 8. Arvagate. Arthsamgate. Wadi. Svasa. Let it carry you across the ocean of confusion. Let it be the bridge from fear to freedom. Thank you for taking this journey with me today into the deep heart of the Heart Sutra's clothing mantra. This teaching stirred something inside you. Please share your story in the comments. When did this mantra first come into your life? What has it helped you overcome? Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and consider becoming a supporting member to help us bring more transformative teachings to the world. Thank you for watching this video. May your path be guided by the rhythm of awakening, and may each repetition of this mantra become a light in the darkness, both for you and for all beings.